not the realization of a creator? That has to be there. It is all important for the creature to know that I have a creator. So that is how this question will be resolved. According to the Quran, it is not just life. It is every form of creation which knows how to praise Allah. And that level of consciousness may sink to much lower order, whereby according to human terms we cannot describe it as a conscious praise of Allah, but there is no doubt in my mind that somehow at their own level they have that realization of God's creation. And that is to which the Holy Quran refers. And in this regard, this is a unique verse which is found in no other religious book. You can search right and left, you will never find anything like it. This is one of the extraordinary beauties of the Quran, outstanding sign of its truth, that it goes to such depth of knowledge and relates things to us which a man of Rasulullah age could not even dream about. But this is what happened. So the tree issue, the consciousness of that tree, is not just in my mind a vision. There has to be something, some way of tree's consciousness, which was conveyed to Rasulullah, and that is why he moved back to the same old place. Yes, please.
I'm Sayyid Tahir Ahmed, and I've moved from Jeddah to Islamabad Jamaat.
Right.
Hazur, I have a question here. In our daily prayers we pray Rabbana atina fid dunya. Yes, and someone told me that Hasana can be interpreted as a wife also.
Huh?
Hasana can be interpreted as a wife also.
As a wife?
Yes.
Hasana, if her name is Hasana, then of course. Or Hasina, something like that.
If this
Hasana is everything good.
Pardon?
Hasana is everything good.
Okay then.
So in that way it covers wife and husband, everything.
Okay then. This is the question that in our next life, according to
next life.
In our next life.
I will tell you that you still on the subject of wives.
Yeah, I am in a way. According to this prayer, if we cannot interpret it as a wife also, then will the wife in the next life be the one of this life? And
you see, if she is Hasana, yes, not otherwise. Unless you are Sayyah, then of course you can deny it anyway. I hope not. If the definition of Hasana applies to the wife, she is good in the sight of Allah, and if the person who is the spouse of that wife also is Hasan and goes to heaven, then most certainly they will unite there.
Okay. So second question is, what role...
You are not yet married.
Pardon?
You are not yet married. Are you?
No, I'm not.
So, what a flight of your imagination.
Second question is, what role will they play in the next life if they're together?
They will not bear children, that much I know. What else we don't know, because the Holy Quran says, no eye has seen what will happen there, no ear has heard. But there will not be that physical contact which you conceive when you think of husband and wife.
Okay. Okay,
you seem to have lost interest in that. You know the way he actually Thank you. Yes, please. Next.
alaikum.
Wa rahmatullah. Yes, please.
So this question has been passed on to me.
Right.
A new convert, lady, but she's not present in the hall at the moment.
Right.
She said that she was studying the attributes of Allah, and she finds it confusing that why has God given himself the names all-knowing and all-aware as two separate names? Don't they appear together? If God is all-knowing, then all-aware should be included in...
No, what are the original words used? Without that I cannot differentiate between one and the other. I should learn which attributes she is referring to. Not the English translation, but the original ones.
Al-Alim and Al-Khabir.
Al-Alim and Al-Khabir. These are the two. Okay, yes. Now, complete your question, please.
So what is the difference between the two?
You see, Alim means one who has the direct knowledge of something. And Khabir is someone who is informed about something, plus who takes care particularly of things, how they are happening. So with regards to one's actions, etc., sometimes it is used Allah is Ali, which means whatever you do directly, it is known to Allah. And sometimes it is said he is Khabir, which means he is wary of what you are doing and he is taking care as well of you. In the word Ali, taking care concept is missing. That is a completely neutral word where somebody has a knowledge but does not necessarily take care of the person who stands in need or punishes a person who does a misdeed. So the word Khabir is beyond that. He is not only aware, but he would respond to that and would take care of those who stand in need if they are good people, and will punish those who disregard his instructions. So there is a difference of order and difference of reaction of the person who knows things, which are mentioned in these two different attributes. Yes, please.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hadhrat Mirza Tahir Ahmed from Essex, Jamaat. We claim we are the best. Why is it then that in the last 800 or 900 years we still lag behind the Jews and the Christians in terms of technology and worldly advance?
What happened during the last 800 years? Tell me. Why don't you take note of that?
I mean, in terms of technology and worldly inventions.
What has happened during the last 800 years? I tell you one thing, it will make it easy for you to compare, make a good, correct comparison. As long as the Christians were practicing Christians till the time of Renaissance, they were lagging behind in all knowledge because Christianity was working as shackles which arrested their progress, because the concept of the universe as presented by the distorted form of the Bible which they had inherited was at odds with the realities of nature. So they had to abandon one to accept the other. And that was the religious rebellion which started not with Galileo alone, but even before that it had started. But Galileo became the symbol of that rebellion against the inherited knowledge of the universe through the Bible. So when they said goodbye to that, then they started progressing unlimitedly. It was exactly the opposite with the world of Islam. As long as they understood the Quran and practiced the Quran, they also were the torchbearers of sciences and philosophies and knowledge of all sorts. When